What's up to Lion Talk Live? We love you too, buddy.
What's going on, guys? It is Aiden Hutchinson.
What's up, man? It's your boy Amon-Ra St. Brown.
What's up, everybody? It's Calvin Johnson Jr. here, a.k.a. Megatron, a.k.a. First Ballot.
What's going on, Coach Dan at Lions Talk Live and the Duke Crew. This is Ball Hawk Ifeatu Melifonwu of the Detroit Lions. Everybody make sure you help support the YouTube channel Lions Talk Live by clicking that like and subscribe button. Let's get it and go Detroit.
Greetings and salutations to everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Dan Skipper, offensive weapon for the Detroit Lions. Make sure you all help support Lions Talk Live and Coach Dan by clicking on that like and subscribe button. Everybody, woo!
I love nothing more than watching Lions Talk Live every morning. Woo!
Well, greetings and salutations, everybody out there in YouTube land. I am your host once again, Dan Thornton, and I want to thank you all for joining us here today at Lions Talk Live. You know what? Saturday morning edition. And yes, while the Lions don't play tomorrow, I think you got a whole lot to watch, kick back, and enjoy the holidays as you watch a little NFL football. And probably like most of us, we're all going to be watching the Minnesota Vikings, Green Bay Packers. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about a few other things. We'll get into the 5 headlines now. But the main topic of the day, as you probably tell from the thumbnail, you know what? We'll dive into that because if you don't think it's already happening to some degree, I think it's going to be happening either in the next week or two. Hey, NFL teams want what the Detroit Lions have. You know what? You've got things of need. You got things of want. When people want something, they try to do things maybe they shouldn't be doing, we should say. Either way, we're going to get into that. So let's get this show rolling and a going. But before we do, real quick, if you haven't yet subscribed to Lions Talk Live, please consider doing so. Making that march for 12,300 subscribers. And we're about 82 subs away. So if you can help out with that, that'd be great. Also, if you have a half second of time, it is 100% free of charge. And who doesn't like free? Reach on down, hit that thumbs up button, hit that like button, because as you know, it all helps any kind of YouTuber out. We try to get every video between 2, 3, 400, 900, 1,000, 29 billion thumbs up or likes. So if you could help out with that, that would be great. Last but never least, if you are considering in the upcoming year, maybe even still this year, buying or selling property anywhere in the great state of Michigan or the continental United States, you can give me a call. You can shoot me a text. I have over 30 years of experience in the industry. So whether it's commercial property, whether it's vacant land, a new house, a secondary house, you know, a house on Mars, whatever it is, go ahead and give me a call, shoot me a text. Let's see what we can do to help you out, save you some money, make the process a whole lot less stressful, and get you the right place at the right price. Go ahead and give me a call, shoot me a text, and we'll have that quick conversation. All right, with all that out of the way, let's get this show rolling and going, and we'll start it off with 5 headlines now. All right, usually not on Saturdays and definitely Sundays, not a ton of new headlines, but we do have a few for you. So get this going. Detroit Lions wide receiver Jameson Williams says he can run 4.1 seconds in the 40-yard dash. Story by Dave Burkett of the Detroit Free Press. And there were a lot of people that jumped on this. If you guys didn't see it yesterday, Jameson Williams did give an interview, did talk about a lot of different things. One of them is, just how fast are you, Jameson Williams? Because the dude can fly. He says he can clock in, because if you remember the NFL scouting combine, he did not clock in just because he was still recovering from his ACL surgery, etc. But Jameson Williams went out there. Hey, he got out there, and he said he can run a 4.1. If you watch him playing, I wouldn't doubt it. He might even be faster than that, but we'll go with 4.1 in case anybody wanted to know. All right, how the trio of Detroit Lions assistant position coaches fuel trick plays, player development by Jared Ramsey of the Detroit Free Press. Sorry, got a little tongue-tied twisted on that one, but he's not wrong. Ben Johnson talking about interviews. He gave one yesterday during the assistant coaches talk to the media, I should say coordinators chat with the media, and Ben Johnson gave up some intimate details. While he comes up with some of the trick plays, he also wanted to make sure he gave some credit where credit was due. JT Barrett, Steve Oliver, Seth Ryan, amongst others, have played big inspirations. We're coming up with the plays, some of the trickeration factor the Lions have unveiled last year and this year. These guys have stepped up, want to get in on the excitement, want to expand their abilities as assistant coaches. One of the ways they are doing that, helping assist Ben Johnson come up with these plays. So Ben Johnson gave him some credit, and you might see one of them potentially. If Ben Johnson takes off to parts unknown, becomes a head coach, you might be on the short list of people taking over the offensive coordinator position for the Detroit Lions. We'll deal with that a little bit in the main topic and then obviously in the offseason. Detroit Lions, we're weary of challenge 49ers stars present, eliminated or not, mlive.com by Ben Raven. And he's not wrong with this story. I think we all get it. When we play against the San Francisco 49ers, yes, they're not the quite same team that they were a year ago when we faced them in the NFC title game. Yes, they're not going to be going to the NFC title game this year or the postseason. But also, yes, these guys have a lot of talent. They've got a lot of respect. They're playing at home. The Lions are coming into this game understanding they cannot view this as an easy assignment. This will not be a walkover, run over the other team type of situation. They're probably going to do more, the 49ers, than what we saw out of the Chicago Bears or the Seattle Seahawks on Thursday night. This team is going to play with some pride. They're going to play with some self-respect. They do not want the Lions to get the number one seed. They want to be the person to pull the rug out from underneath the Lions. They want to be the spoilers at this point, and that's how they're approaching this game. Lions are aware of it. The 49ers are aware of it, and we as fans need to be aware of it. This is going to be a tough game, without question. All right, Detroit Lions cornerback Kendall Vildor has moved on from, quote, crazy, end quote, face mask catch. USA Today. Man, you have to wonder about Kendall Vildor a year ago when that went down and the Lions lost that game, just how impactful emotionally that would have been on any player. Did you feel like you let the team down? Did you feel like the game was won or lost for the 49ers, I guess you'd say, on the results of that play? Whatever it is, that moment lived in Kendall Vildor's mind for a very long time. He was a starting cornerback for the Detroit Lions. And to be fair, in the postseason, other than that play, I didn't think he played poorly at all. Was he an elite level corner? Was he an all-pro Hall of Famer? No, he wasn't. But was he playing potentially as the best cornerback on the Detroit Lions at that time? Yes, he was. And that moment apparently stuck with him for months after the game. He had a lot of issues with it, just kind of ate away at him. But you know what? Nowadays, he's moved on, and he wants to just focus on getting the Lions this big win Monday night and pushing on into these playoffs. So we get it. That moment is something he doesn't want to remember. Rookie cornerback returns to practice for Detroit Lions. Detroit News on this one. Multiple outlets had the story. We all get it. We mentioned it briefly yesterday, I want to say. But, hey, Terrion Arnold, he was sick, missed all practice the day before, came back yesterday. That's good news for the Detroit Lions because we all get it. They're makeshift secondary at this point, making up for Carlton Davis III. They did a good job against the Chicago Bears adjusting to life without CD3. But would you want to go on and into another game or two without Terrion Arnold? Probably not. Good thing is he was limited participation yesterday. My anticipation is, if it is just an illness, then he's probably going to be okay today, tomorrow, etc. And probably the Lions are actually thankful they have a little extra time just to help him get over the cold. All right, with all that out of the way, and yes, this is going to be a little bit shorter episode today. I don't think I'm going to get a full hour in just because I've got to get ready a little bit earlier today, just so you guys know, for some work assignments, showing some houses, etc. The office for the company I work for is closing down as they switch locations, and I did promise I'd go over there and try to help some things out with moving. So probably getting about a half-hour show here today. All right, let's get over and get into the main topic of the day. All right, main topic of the day. We all know what's happening, and probably to some degree or not. If you've been a fan of pro sports for a long time or any kind of time, you're probably aware teams will push rules. They will push boundaries. If you're successful, they want what you got because they want to be successful. There's a reason why they're after a new coach, a new offense coordinator, whatever it may be, front office personnel. They want what the Detroit Lions have become. Everybody in the NFL wants it. Let's make no mistakes. There are very few teams that are envious of the Detroit Lions. I'd say probably 90-95% of the NFL teams are looking at plucking players, front office people, whoever you want to mention, from the Detroit Lions because they want to add them to their rosters. We've seen some of that last year, and to be fair, the year before. Most of that was with scouting, etc. But right now, we are all definitely aware Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson are big names on most teams' wish lists to be interviewed for their opening, if it's whether open now or going to be open in the next couple weeks. It would be my anticipation somebody's always trying to get an advantage over another team, another organization. And how they're going about it, that's the big question. Now, are they trying to reach out overtly or through secondary channels to try to talk to Ben Johnson, his representation, or Aaron Glenn, or other people? I suspect that's probably already happening. Now, the big question for the Detroit Lions is what can you do to keep people focused on the prize in front of them still this season? Obviously, that's going to be the number one seed, the NFC North title, and yes, a trip to the Super Bowl. It's going to be a heck of a thing because all these guys, they were all the years I've coached, I'd say this. I've never met maybe other than one person, maybe two people at the most, that were assistant coaches that didn't want to be head coaches. And that's where I think Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn are probably already getting some contacts, either from their agents or through some other channel where people are trying to reach out to them and say, hey, we're going to offer you this if you come here and do what you're doing for Detroit. How do you, if you're MCDC, my question to you guys in the Duke crew, how do you prevent some of this? How do you keep everybody focused? As good as these guys are, as focused they are winning here and now, let's also be honest. They're human beings. They want to make business decisions about their future. And even though they're going to be focused on watching the tape, watching this, that, the other thing, they're also going to get pulled in some directions apart, taking time away from that preparation work, taking time away from, doing whatever you need to do with the Detroit Lions. That's where I think in the next month or so, the closer you get to the Super Bowl, I think the distraction becomes less and less because just the weight of the Super Bowl is so intense for any coaching staff or players or front office that I think you just automatically start blocking things out. But in the next month, the final 2 weeks of the regular season, or final 2 games, I should say, it's not a full 2 weeks, and then the first playoff game or two, I do suspect there'll be a lot of teams like the Chicago Bears or whoever else you want to put on the list that want to have some level of conversations with our assistant coaches, our front office personnel, our scouting department, and or their agencies to try to get them to talk with them, get an idea of whether or not that person, Ben Johnson, Aaron Glenn, or whoever, really has interest in that new team or organization. And if they feel like there is interest, what can they do to help pick it up a notch or two? All right, Duke, you heard me talk about this one. We've got about 10, 18 minutes until I got to get out of here. So let's get over to you guys. Again, sorry I got to cut it a little short today, but hey, work calls, real life stuff calls from time to time. All right, JDC, morning all, back at you. Hardy, rise and shine, 100%. We're up and at them this morning. Lions Talk Live fan, good morning, back at you. More soon. Yes, indeed. Soon it is. Robert, greetings, salutations, Dan and Duke crew. Same to you, my friend. Good to see you as always, Robert. Burger time. Good morning, Dan. Let's go, Lions. Baby big one. Hopefully the Packers give us some help. Woo! Yeah, I'd be okay with that. And again, I think all Lions fans are watching that game tomorrow and saying, hey, we're cheering on the Packers for one day. If you don't want to cheer on the Packers, then cheer against the Minnesota Vikings. Burger time. Good morning, JDC. Robert, I would say the NFL... I would say the Lions are changing many of the NFL teams' way of thinking, drafting, and coaching. Yeah, there'll be people. It's a copycat league. You're 100% right, Robert, that there'll be people that analyze how we go about drafting and say, all right, we need to do stuff more like that. They'll analyze the front office, the coaches. They'll even try to, as we're talking about, pick apart some of the coaches and bring them out over to their organization. So I think you're spot on, man. Spot on. Robert, we are going to jump on the San Francisco 49ers so hard they won't know what hit them, and we're going to let up this time. Yeah, don't let up at all. And there's a lot of layers to this game. One, I'm sure most of the staff and the returning players remember what happened last year in the NFC title game. They're going to want to extract a level of revenge. I get that. The 49ers, you know what? They're going to want to just, be spoilers and try to end our season. We get that. So there's a lot more going on than just an opportunity to win the number one seed in the NFC. So we'll see how Dan Campbell and the guys handle it Monday night. Let's hear anymore. Good morning, Duke crew and Coach Dan. What a day. What a team. It's a great time to be a Lions fan. You are 1,000% correct with that, my friend. Good morning to you. Brent, good morning. Dan and Duke crew, just win, baby. Exclamation point. Oh, yeah. I'll go with all the above. Michigan Panther Pride. Good morning, Coach Dan and Duke crew. Lions all the way to the Super Bowl. This is our year. I think you're spot on, man. I think this is going to be the year. I get there's a lot of people out there saying, hey, we're too beat up or whatever. I actually kind of prefer that because it's taken some of the sights off us and moved on to other teams. It's allowing us kind of go back to being the hunters versus the hunted. JDC, good morning to you, Lions fanatic. Burger time, 100%. Stephanie, good morning, boys! Exclamation point. Yes, I think this team will be. There will be teams willing to bend the rules while trying to win over our staff. Yeah, I think it's unavoidable. If you're not good, if you're not successful, you don't have to worry about it. But then you're probably trying to look at the Detroit Lions because they are successful. So we'll see what shakes out in the next couple months. Lauren, forgot to switch back to my main account. For those who are interested, I posted my first video on Michigan Panther Pride last night. We'll have to check it out, my friend. JDC, the human condition, Stephanie, 100% correct there, 100%. Clark, what up, though, Duke Crew? Question mark. Lions 28-17 over the 49ers. I would take that. Just win, baby. At this point, season, just win. Robert, did anyone else see Christian Mahogany in the center of St. Brown's touchdown celebration? Man, they've accepted him. You know, he's been on the roster. He's been playing for a while. It's just obviously last week was the first time he's been able to start a game. I think he, without a question, he is the future on the offensive line. Could Manu jump in there too to some degree? Because we don't know what position ultimately they're thinking about with him. If Mahogany is going to be a guard next year, and if you can't re-sign Zittler, I wonder if maybe Manu becomes the other guard, going forward, because, man, that would be a massive offensive line. Big Eddie, Mahogany, is powerful and athletic. So more so, I messed up today. Mahogany is powerful and athletic, more so than Glass. Maybe not this year, but next year, I think he's a starter. Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. JDC, Lauren, need a link? Yeah, if you can, post a link for people, see if we can help you out there, man. Good morning, Duke Crew. One Pride. The Niners are going to be digging for fool's gold. Oh, I see what you did there. Niners digging for fool's gold. Go Lions. Roar. 100%. Good morning to you, my friend. JDC. Lauren, I found it. There you go. Marcus, good morning. Dan and the Duke Crew. Exclamation point. Congrats on the engagement, Dan. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much. Yeah. I'm very excited about it. Hookadoo. Burger time. Good morning, brother Grit. There you go. Brent, thanks, Lauren. I'll check it out. I'll go with that. Trey, what's going on, everybody? San Francisco has a list of guys on the offensive line that are hurt. Their running backs are beat up as well. Yeah, there is a bit of a list of guys, especially on their offensive line. I know even the backup to their left tackle who's out the rest of the year, he's hurt too. So could it be the Blitzburg time for Aaron Glenn and the Detroit Lions? I would think so. Just further exacerbate the issues they have in the running back room and the offensive line. Member, good morning all. Back at you. Lauren, sorry, I stepped away for a second. It happens, man. Sometimes you got to do stuff. Darcy, good morning, man bear. Let's see. Burger time. What do you got? Brother Hookadoo, how are you? Hope all is well. Hope you're both doing well. Hookadoo, are you going to any of the playoff games? We'll find out. Let's see. Man bear. And to you, Darcy. All right. Let's see. Lauren, had to get my bowl of Wheaties and ice cold Mountain Dew for it. There you go. I got a question. Do you put the Wheaties in the Mountain Dew? Let me know. Detroit D, good morning, everyone. Same to you. Flathead Frank, quote from Sewell. Quote, the real ones know we are going to find a way. And if you want to keep on questioning, then go ahead and hop off. You'll see what happens. End quote. Woo! I'll go with that. Yeah, I know. Who was it? Panay Sewell. And I want to say there was somebody else, Aaron Glenn or something, to kind of address the media about some, thoughts about fans maybe being fair weathered or whatever. I don't really think too many of them are over panicking. I mean, there was a moment after we lost to the Buffalo Bills, maybe for about 24 hours, where some fans were, sky is falling, I guess you could put it. But I think for the most part, they've moved on from it. France, let's see. Anyone know if San Francisco is healthy or they beat up like the team's offensive line? If I think they're pretty, they're a amalgamation of different things. Yes, their offensive line's beat up. The running back room's beat up. Their defense, I think, overall is fairly healthy. I mean, they do have some guys injured or out, but overall, I think they're pretty healthy on D. Let's see, Marcus Barrett and Kewan Alexander both cleared waivers. David Long failed a physical and placed back on waivers. Could the Lions possibly sign these three players back on the practice squad? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they do. And yeah, I did see where Long Jr. failed. The only question I have, he was playing for the Detroit Lions. I'm not sure why he would have failed, but maybe that's why they released him. Maybe he got hurt. Okay, do no plans as of right now, Berg. Okay. Man, Berg, Detroit D, good morning. 100%. Berg time. Please send prayers to a Duke Crew member, Matt Grice. I know he's battling some things now, and he needs prayers. Please keep him in your thoughts and prayers. Thanks, everyone. Yeah, thanks for that, Berg Time, because I know about a week or something like that ago, just before the holidays, there were some people asking about Matthew Grice. So if you know stuff, let me know. But yeah, hopefully thoughts and prayers from that he's doing okay, and everything you guys can do out there in the Duke Crew. Go on and send some thoughts and prayers his way to help him through these hard times. JDC, Dre Force Rocks, Andy Rose, Jess, greetings, salutations, Duke Crew. I got that flu going around, so I am going to listen in today. Might I fall asleep? Hey, go ahead and get some sleep if you need to, man. Hookadoo, Matthew, prayers. So there you go. Lauren, praying for all going through hard times in the Duke Crew. Yeah, 100%, man. We stick together. We ride together. Man Bear, Matt, praying. There you go. Brent, prayers for Matthew. I'll go with that. Marcus, Lions 49, 49ers 17. Lions win the first road game in the NFC, in San Francisco, and clinch the NFC North. Green Bay 34, Minnesota 17. I'm gonna hold you to that. And I'm hoping that it's a blowout. I hope Green Bay just beats them down. That's me just being selfish. So, let's see, JDC, keep on rocking, Matt. 100%. Phil, good morning. Back at you, Papa Noel. And many prayers for you, Matt. Pray you are well and recovered. Yes, go ahead and hopefully recovering. Marcus, prayers for Matt. Yes, thanks for that. Steve Grenning and salutations, coach and Duke Crew. Packers 38, Vikings 21, Lions 44, Niners 17. Woo! I would take all of the above, man. Make it happen. Speak it into existence. Susan, good morning. Phil, JDC, Hoobastank without a fight. I'll go with that. Marcus, like and subscribe, everyone. Exclamation point. This is DC Community. Woo! Yes, and thank you for that. Yeah, if you can, real quick, hit the subscribe button and the like button. That'd be great. Hookadoo, 34-24, Lions roar into the end zone. I'll take it. Lauren, 24, waiting, run up the likes. Yes, if you guys can, hit that like button. So, is Arnold all good to go? Question mark. I'm worried if he is limited Monday, our defense could really get challenged. I think he's okay. Just, again, dealing with a flu or cold or, I guess they weren't specific what the cold is, but my guess is by Monday, he's going to be pretty good. Berg Time, I like what you're thinking, Hookadoo. Go Lions. Yes, indeed, 100%. Voltron, so I think he just has a cold, so it may be a good thing we're playing on Monday night. You're correct with that. Just give him more time to recover. Yeah, I'll go with that. Yep. Burger Time, good morning, Alta. There you go. Curtis, going to the game on Monday. Wish I knew of what going to take. I bought tickets in preseason. Now they're 1/3 the price. Should have known San Francisco would choke. Exclamation points. Again, hey, let's, sorry you paid a little bit higher for those prices, but yeah, there are going to be a whole lot of cheap tickets in a lot of different cities this week and next week, just as teams get eliminated from the playoffs. Pat, let's see. Coach, I want to say thanks for all you do. Watch other pods, but this one is by far my favorite. Not all negative. No worries, man. I enjoy it. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. That's why I'm here, is because I enjoy the Lions. You guys enjoy the Lions. So together we enjoy the Lions. JDC, Coach Dan's trickeration factor every time, man. Let's see, David, enjoy the game, the being there, Curtis. Yes, 100%. Lauren, NFL games are just a bit too pricey for me. Yeah, I get going there. I get why people do. I get the environment, the camaraderie, all that stuff. I also know that for me, the thing that keeps me from going to them so much anymore is just, it's about a 2.5 hour drive there, 2.5 hour drive back. You want to get there in time where you don't feel rushed and everything. It just makes it a day-long event. 78, Coach, have you thought about hosting a live watch events at a restaurant? I want to say a couple of days ago, somebody in the chat in the Duke Crew mentioned that. So next year, I will look into it. I'll talk to a couple of restaurants, and if we can get people to say they want to come on out where it's advantageous for the restaurant, then maybe we can do that if you guys want to hang out together and watch games. And I can announce them online or something. I don't know. We'll work on it. Darcy, that's a good idea, Stephanie. I'd go. There you go. Hey, now we got at least 2 people, right? Lauren, Stephanie Waller, you're talking about having a watch party at a sports bar and go live from there? Yeah, probably something like that. 100% there. JC, Stephanie, Dan's Party Palace and Burger Barn Emporium. Could be that. I'm not looking to be a restaurant owner there. Lions Talk Live fan, go Green Bay, 100%. I'll be cheering for him tomorrow. Lauren, yeah, laughing. Let's see, Brent, Ziboom effect incoming! Exclamation point. Dude wants that $250,000 incentive for 2 more sacks. $500,000 for 4 more. Poor Purdy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're got to get after him. And Purdy's offensive line is not going to be 100%. Lauren, I won't root for Green Bay, but I will root against the Vikings. Hey, I'll go with that. Do what you got to do to get through it. Stephanie, Lauren, it's not me. I think Coach should look into doing that. Yeah, I'll look into doing that next year. Not going to worry about it right now. Brent, not a bad idea, Stephanie. I agree. Not bad at all. JDC, incentives are nice. Yes, keep them coming in. Voltron Force, I like that idea, Stephanie. There you go. Lauren, that would be cool to get some of the hardcore Duke crew together for a watch party out in the wild. There you go. Yeah, you can all get together and hang on out. Let's see, Wayne, I would. We are the class of the NFL, but all coaches want to come here. You're not wrong. So if, to your point, Wayne, when some people ultimately do depart the Detroit Lions from a coaching staff standpoint or a front office standpoint, you're going to see other people want to come in here to build up their resume, learn from what's working here, and now take that somewhere else. Let's see, Lauren, almost 50 people watching. Y'all run up them likes for Coach Dan. Yeah, if you guys can, hit the like and subscribe. Chew, Lions should sign me. Just me. Trust. 6 sacks, 1 game. Easy. All right, we'll get you out there and see if you can help out that pass rush. Southwest, y'all been on here before it even starts? Yes, indeed. The Duke crew usually starts. Let's see, I posted somewhere around 6:30, 6:40, somewhere in that time frame. And yes, they do tend to come on out in force. Lauren, Southwest, it's the community. Yes, it is. Chew, can you do a live stream in the Green Bay Vikings game? No, I'm going to be out with my family and stuff during the game, so I'll be hanging at my mom's for Christmas, so I will not be able to do one. Sorry about that. Man Bear, I hope we don't lose any coaches in the NFL offseason. Continuity is key for continued success. I know we all want to keep them, but I also get why some of these guys are going to want to take those interviews because they want an opportunity to advance their careers. Wayne, in 2010, we beat Tampa Bay, putting Green Bay in the wild card and then in the Super Bowl. Time for Packers to repay us our way to the Super Bowl. Yeah, let's hope they can. JDC, I am married to a Vikings fan. I hate the Cheddars. All eyes can say is go Lions. Nothing wrong with that, my friend. You can cheer them on. Southwest, hit them likes. There should be more than 20. Let's see if we can do that. James, the best nation is donation. There you go. Let's see. Hookadoo, Toledo is a bit of a cruise to Kalamazoo, but I'd consider it 70. Yeah, maybe we can set them up in different locations from time to time. Lauren, somewhere between Kalamazoo and Detroit, maybe we could do something in, I don't know, Marshall or Ann Arbor, maybe. I don't know. We could probably rotate it around if we do something like that. Do some in Grand Rapids, just different locations all the time. Carrie, let's see, 71. Yes, a restaurant or bar. Great idea. Let's go Lions. I like the way you're thinking. Marcus, veteran outside linebacker Shaq Barrett is signing with the Buccaneers per Fox Sports. Barrett, 32, cleared waivers earlier today and is returning to Tampa Bay for a second stint. Well, good luck to him. Southwest, we need this one. Seen last year, we won 2 games. We could have been in the Super Bowl to get that number 1 seed, win 2, and we are in the big dance. Yes, we would be. Trim Reaper, J-Mo, makes fast people look not so fast. Yes, he is dang fast. Doug, whoo, all right. Ezra Gay, good morning, Coach Dan and the Duke crew. Back at you. Lauren T.A. can't get used to the cold. Laughing out loud, poor Florida boy. Yeah, he's it's going to take him a minute to get used to here. But you know what? Every day, every week he's here in Michigan, he's going to be a little bit more accompanied or used to it. Let's see, Pat. Let's see. Good morning, Coach Dan. When are you going to get your predictions for Monday night's game? Oh, yeah. Woo! I did it yesterday, or at least Dan O'Damas did it on the show. I don't remember exactly what he predicted, but I want to say it was like Lions by 14, if I'm not mistaken. You have to go watch yesterday's show to probably dig that up. See, JDC, Poot, 49ers. Yes, indeed. Lauren, as Boss Up Ball Out would say, we're going to San Francisco, and it's BTA time. I'm down with that. See, Lauren, AG and Ben Johnson should stay and create a dynasty team for the next few years. We'll see what they do. We'll have to worry about in the offseason. Hey, what's this? Hey, thank you for this, man. Thank you very much for that. You know what? Just for that, you get a 1, 2, and a 3. How about a... Thank you for that, NPNY 1970. Must be a must win in San Francisco despite D injuries. No excuses. 100%. Go out there, get the job done. Get out there. Hey, we all get it. The Lions could be playing for something or nothing Monday night. But you know what? I'm guessing either way, MCDC is going to have this team going out there to win. Phil, neither Ben or Aaron have been head coaches before. AG is a better candidate. Might be. We'll see what happens this offseason. Lit Flames games. Greetings, salutations. Low, been watching you for a while now. First time live. Let's go Lions. 30-22 game-winning pick from someone you don't expect as he tries building his fame for a big contract next year. Ooh, I wonder who that could be. We'll have to wait and see. But thank you for being a part of the Duke Crew and hopping on in. Let's see, Lauren. Oh, crap, Broski Bear found my channel. Congrats to you, my friend. Congrats to you. Let's see, Brent laughing. Southwest Ben Johnson would have a much easier time winning AFC South with Jacksonville than he would with the Bears. The NFC North is loaded. No, you're not wrong. You would be whoever takes the Bears job. You've got an uphill climb there because all the teams, we all get it. They're all going to be powerful. Trader, good morning, everyone from Kalamazoo, Michigan. Go Lions. Everyone have a safe and blessed day. Same to you, my friend. Hopefully it is great for you hanging out in the zoo. Let's see, Vernon, Coach and Duke Crew. Coach, do you think we need Barrett to join the Lions? Well, he won't be joining us. He'll be joining someone else. So unfortunately, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's see, Hookadoo. Lauren, tell him the Duke Crew's Z's. Skip off. I'll go with that. Yes, skip off. And 100%. Phil, Lions would be nowhere if it wasn't for Lions Talk Live and the Duke Crew. The Duke Crew supports them at all times, so I like it. And good morning, Phil, by the way. JDC Magic 8 Ball says, keep your eyes on the prize. Prove yourself, do and finish the job you are hired to do. Then you can spot off at the gums and go elsewhere. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure this entire team is focused on one objective at this point, and that is the Super Bowl. See, Lions, Southwest Lion, Dan, congrats on your subscriber growth. You are doing a great job. Hey, I'm doing it great because you guys make the show great. Make no mistake about it. It's not one person that does anything for this. It's a culmination of all the efforts of everybody in the Duke Crew and, the whole shebang-a-bang. Lauren, Hookadoo, I want to, but think that's very professional on my own channel. I'll leave him be for now, but if he starts problems, he'll be blocked. Yeah, just keep an eye on him, man, because unfortunately, the guy just gets in his own way. Jerome, if you see this, please watch Mike Florio trying to possibly set up the Lions by telling them that they need to set the starters this week to save from injuries and have them rested to play the Vikings next week. Yeah, I get it, man. Florio's a huge, huge Minnesota Vikings fan. In his mind, there's no way they lose to Green Bay. I think Green Bay's got a shot. I think Green Bay's got a real good shot at beating them. Doesn't matter what I think, though. They got to go out there and do it. If Minnesota wins, then that does bring up the big dynamic. Do you rest your guys if you're MC/DC against the 49ers? We'll see. Let's see. Hookadoo, Lauren, thumbs up. Lauren, Wheaties, not weeds, not Wheaties. All right, fair enough. JDC, Erie, Puff Plan B. There you go. Barrett signed with the Bucks. He did, Berg time. He did. Good call on that. Happy trails, go Lions victory. We'll see you next time, JDC. Tommy, prayers for the whole One Pride family, healthy, including the Detroit Lions themselves. Agreed with that, Tommy, 100%. Miles Mark, greetings, salutations, brothers and sisters. Keep that pride, exclamation point. Hoping Crazy Legs Golf shows us a little running from first down. I'm down with that. One seed, woo, says Southwest. Hookadoo, Miles Mark, top of the morning, go Lions. Phil, live stream from Jen's gym downstairs. Probably not that. That's her area, so I'm not going to invade that one. Southwest, pick the place, Coach. I'm all for the live watch parties. Yeah, maybe we can try to coordinate a few next year. We'll get the schedule, and then we'll all talk and try to coordinate a few different events. Miles Marker, morning, Hookadoo. It was my birthday yesterday. I'm going out today. Lots of fun. 1970s teenagers rocks. 100%, man. I'm a 72er. Let's see, Henry Moore, morning, Coach. Your podcast is the best. Thanks for that, man. You guys make it the best. Let's see, no vulgarity, no politics, no, always positive, all lines. Thanks for all you do. Anytime, my friend. I enjoy it, as hopefully you guys know, and hopefully you guys enjoy it too. JDC, what's written on Lions Talk Lives? Woo, whiteboard. Don't be a Peter Panic or a Debbie Downer. Go Lions. I'm down with that. 100%. Aaron of the I. Okay. Let's see, Hookadoo. Happy birthday, my friend. 100%. So wish them all happy birthday. Frank, think we all need to stop worrying about Crosby, Garrett, Ben Johnson, AG leaving. We all need to worry about our players. We got down the field right now. Go Lions. Yeah, 100%. Worry about you're 100% right there, Frank. Think worry about the guys we have right now. Live in this moment. We'll worry about the offseason in a couple months from now. But as long-time suffering Lions fans, we need to embrace that for the first time really in a gajillion years. We're not focused on free agency. We're not focused on the draft. I couldn't even tell you the draft order for the NFL right now because I haven't paid any attention to it because it really isn't relevant to us at this time. JDC, happy belated birthday, Miles Barker. Thank you, guys, says Miles Barker. Sir Richard, hey, haven't seen you in a minute. Good to see you. Good morning. Back at you. Lauren, happy belated birthday, Miles Barker. Tommy, I'm in Toledo. Hey, not a bad place to be. Birth time between New York and Detroit. I'm down. There you go. We'll see what we can do there. Let's see, Lauren, Miles Barker. Let's see, Frank think this team will win as long as we got Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell and Sheila. You're probably not wrong there. There's a strong correlation there. Miles Barker, thank you, Lauren. I've subscribed to your channel. Yeah, I'll have to go over and do that once I'm off the air here. Lauren, thank you, sir. Miles Barker, Lit Flames Games, welcome to the chat. Grit, bro, 100%. Welcome and way to be on over here. Please, pleasure to be here, and thanks for what you do. Anytime, my friend, I enjoy it. Thank you, Miles Barker. Yeah, and back at you. Hookadoo, Tommy, I'm off to Reynolds Road, okay? Kurt Steele, Hitman, hit that like button, Duke Crew. Yeah, hit that like and subscribe, and thank you, Kurt Steele, and all you do. Let's see, Lauren, good morning, Kurt. Trim Reaper. I told the St. Browns to do a Booger Flick first down celebration. Let's see if he does it. Have a great day, Coach and Duke Crew. Woo! Back at you, and hopefully it's a phenomenal day for you. Miles Barker, hi, Kurt Steele, there you go. JDC, Coach Dan and his Duke Crew. The dude that made the Duke Crew what the Duke Crew do. And 100% I'll go with that. All right, guys, I got to get out of here a little early. Like I said, I got to get over to work and do some of that stuff today. So if there is some sort of breaking news later today, I'll get over to you as quick as possible. Otherwise, I hope you all have a great day. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Do something kind for somebody you don't know. And we'll see you guys all in the next Lions Talk Live. Take care, everybody.
Excuse me, sir, would you... Donations to the Reverend Moon? Jews for Jesus?
Read about Jehovah's Witness? How about Buddhism?
Of Jerry's kids? Oh, yeah. Scientology?
Or nuclear power?